Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It is your host with the most, AvrelR32, here bringing you guys Tru Insider episode 9, talking about YCS Turin, so a YCS special edition, I guess you could call it, and pretty much what YCS Turin means for the game this late into the format. Um, just to fill you guys in, Tru Insider is a weekly series I do on my channel to help other people get better at the game, whether it be talking about sets that are coming out from that, like talking about sets all the way to talking about decks that just won events and stuff like that. But anyways, just to jump right into it because I don't really have a lot of time, um, and I really wanted to get this upload on for you guys. As you know, YCS Turin, Geargia's won the event, piloted by Sam Pedigo. He made the deck specifically to beat Dragon Rulers, and he did a very, very, very fantastic job at doing that. What YCS Turin means for the format? Well, first of all, gear armors went up $2, so yeah, 18 for a playset. And really, it shows that. Well, first of all, this shows that any deck can be beaten with enough innovation. But YCS Turin really does not affect the game that much for this format anyway. It gives people an idea for Karakuri Geargia for next format. But pretty much, I believe that I'm 99% sure that Dragon Rulers are going to stay tier 1 for the remainder of the format just because they're that good of a deck. Then once we get the ban list in just a couple weeks from now, we will begin to see a shift in the game, of course, from Dragon Rulers to possibly even Karakuri Geargias. So I would highly suggest picking up Karakuri Geargias. I've had my stuff for a long time. I just need to pick myself up one more Geargia next and I'll be good to go. This build really gives a lot of people ideas on how to combat the meta in itself with Soul Drain, 7 tools, goes to matches, and yes, the build does look very bad on paper, but going into the event, Sam Pedigo knew what he was doing. He's been running the deck for a couple years now, and he definitely deserved to win this event based on his card choices. Even his side deck tells you perfectly what his thinking was. But in regards to, I guess you could say the rest of this format, I mean, this format is basically over. I mean, okay, YCS Turin was won by Karakuri Geargia. Great job. You've given other Geargia players some ideas to tinker around with and to playtest with for next format. But really, almost everything for the rest of this format is just obsolete. You know, we could have a YCS this upcoming weekend and it wouldn't matter. It would most likely be won by Dragon Rulers and no one would be surprised. This format has pretty much been solidified. The only thing that remains now is waiting onto the ban list. And don't fall for those fake ones, you guys. There's going to be so many fakes, I can already tell. They're going to be coming out in like a good few days to a 1 week time from now. But really, there's nothing else to really talk about for this format. This format is pretty much solidified. I wanted to try and make this video longer, but I mean, there's really nothing else left to talk about for this format. It's all just looking into the future, what kind of investments to make, and things of that nature. So let me know really what you guys thought about this format. I personally, as a Dragon Blue player, did not mind it one bit. I'm one of those people that typically likes single deck formats dominating, like Light Sworn formats, stuff like that. This kind of format, I like those kind of formats because you may think it's a bad thing, but in actuality, it's not, in my opinion, because the lower tier decks know what they have to do and what they have to tech in their decks, or what kind of changes they have to make to their deck in order to beat that higher tier 1 deck or tier 0 deck or whatever it may be, so that they have a chance of winning. And I like that. It makes players be more innovative in the long run, really, and it helps players in later formats be innovative because they can think back to what they did to that format and kind of apply it here. That's why it's good to play older formats, even Goat Control format, because it can spark ideas and innovations and even how you would play a game. Whether you would go into a conservative grind game or just all out explode for game, depending on, you know, the situation that you're in at that current time in your current game. And it makes you overall better as a player, being able to tell, like what Sam Pedigo did going into the event, what he should be prepared for, and he definitely prepared for Dragon Rulers quite easily. But anyways, that's it for all. That's all I have for today, you guys. I'm like stumbling all over my words. I'm stumbling, bumbling, and jumbling. I'm gonna probably be stumbling all over my words on Thursday too, and I go to make my gameplay commentary only God knows how tired I'll be then. This week's been stressful and crazy, and ugh, it's insane. Anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, subscribe for daily uploads.